What's happening? Someone, man, look. Talk about how to keep from going homeless in 2025. All right, next year, from the time I'm recording this video. Look, man, ain't nobody safe, including me, from this homeless epidemic that's going on. You know, they done raised rent, as we all know, years ago. Like, you know, same place I'm living right now, that probably would have been like $600 something, $700 a month. You know what I mean? I'm paying like more than double that right now. And you know, ain't nobody exempt from losing it all, losing their place and shit. It's all about how much money you're making. You know, it's all about how much money you're making and how much are you willing to do to get the money, or what you're doing. That's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. Is you know, how to break free from the comfortability, how to add extra money onto your income, and you know, just how to make sure that you good, you and your family good, regardless of what they do. Or, you know, I always say they, you know what I'm talking about. And you just gotta realize, man, we all in this shit like it's a video game. You know, like the game, like I like Grand Theft Auto. I used to play that every day, night, that's my shit right there. And I can't wait till part 6 come out. I'm gonna be on it. But in that game, you know, if you don't bust moves, you're not gonna have nothing in the video game. You know, in the video game, it's not even real life, but you still won't enjoy your time playing the game if you don't know how to bust moves. Right? Now they give you missions to do, the average stuff in the game. You could do that and get money. But you can get more money doing more stuff. That's my point. Right? Like the average things to do in the game, if you go along with the game, like I'm talking about multiplayer type stuff where you just free. You're not in the storyline, not that one. I like playing multiplayer online with other real people. And you know, I can go over here and do these missions, right? That's considered like a job in real life, right? Let's say that. The missions they give you, that's like a job in real life, right? It's there to do. It's the logical thing to do to make a living. What else is there? It's that. But all these other ways in the game to make money, the average person playing the game probably they don't do all of that stuff, right? I learned so much ways to make more money in that game, and this is my analogy to real life. I would sell cars, I would rob people, I would befriend people that got hella money, and you know, kind of manipulate them to kind of help me, give me money in certain ways. I learned glitches where I can get millions fast in the game. And there's so much other stuff, man. I found hidden things that the person who made the game created that didn't tell nobody, and you know, it's a secret. You got to find these hidden things where you can get ahead. I done found a lot of stuff. I done did a lot of stuff outside of just the regular missions. And this is my point. In real life, outside of your job, you got to learn how to make money outside of your job. And that's just what it is. However you normally, not even if you don't work and you just a hustler, however you normally get paid, however you paying the bills, you got to learn how to have extra income outside of that. Because it's kind of like a table. If the table only had one leg and you swipe that leg down, the table gonna fall. but it got 4 legs. So if you swipe one down, it's still going to be held up. That's how you got to think of your income, right? You got to have multiple streams of income, because you don't want stuff to change up. You don't want to get a power to a one income, and maybe you're not in control of that one income. You got a boss or whatever that could just fire you, like, get out of here, right? Like, I heard a story of this one dude. He was, I don't know if you ever been fired. I have. It sucks, but it's a story of this one guy. He a millionaire now, but this what put him on his journey to be a millionaire is because he was working for this a place that sell cars, and he was in control of the internet, the computer stuff, the internal system, the intranet, right? And it was a virus. Something happened where all the computers got towed up, and it was towed for a little while, and it was missing money. So he was so good with the boss, like that was like his dad, damn near, because he was the boss was an older guy. And the boss came in there like, "Hey, you done? You're out of here." Called the security to get him out of here, and he looking at dude like, "Hey, man," and dude like, "Get out of here, no love." And he said that's what opened his eyes to like, whoa, like I think he was there for like 2 years or something. He's like, I gave my whole soul to this company, damn near, and I thought I was going, oh shit, let me see, I gotta order, I'm gonna take a ride. But I thought I was gonna be there, like, and move up, and the dude was like his mentor and shit like that, and he just told him, "Hey, you're done, you're out of here," like he wasn't shit. And he said that opened his eyes to saying, you know what, I'm never gonna give nobody another chance to do that to me. So he set out on his journey to be an entrepreneur, and he's a millionaire now. I used to watch his YouTube channel. And this is the thing that happened to me too. I didn't give my soul to them. I just was working there. But the last job I had that I was complaining about, the video that went viral on my channel, the warehouse job, they let me go. I was there for like 1.5 years, giving them, working good. You know what I'm saying? They let me go. And it forced me to figure it out, because I told myself I'm not going back to no warehouse job. So my point is, it forced me to create multiple streams of income, side hustles that I made full time, because I always been a dude that got little hustles and stuff, but I had to go full time in this side hustle mentality. And if you've been watching my channel, I'm always working. I just got an order right now. I'm off the apps. I work multiple different apps. I got a couple of online things I'm doing to make money online. And, I might do a job here or two, a temp job here or two if the job seem right. I got apps that provide temp jobs if I want to work a certain day or two, right? Throughout the week, month, whatever. So I got multiple ways I can sit here and go make some money at any given day, any given time. Like right now, I'm going to make some money. Now, I can have a job on top of all of this, but that's just my preference, that I'm not trying to, I need more flexibility in my life right now. And if I get a 9-to-5 type job, it has to be something that I'm kind of like I'm willing to do. I'm trying to get into sales, right? Some type of sales. I'm still doing research. On top of that, I'm studying on starting this other company. It's a delivery company. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a delivery company. I'm studying on starting that as well. So this is my point, man. It's non-stop. If you're a female, you gotta get old school. Maybe you do a few heads of hair every, you got a couple heads that you braid or whatever every week. You know what I mean? Or maybe you got a little nail business. You do nails or you make nails. You may think that money ain't. You may think that extra 100 or 200, a month ain't much. $50 a week, $75 a week extra. That is something, because you know why? If you get in the groove of doing little stuff to make $50 a week, that's extra money type shit. Then, what the fuck? Then when it came time to, let's say down the line, it came time to, turn that up. Well, you so used to it that, look, you could turn that up if you needed to. You could turn that up to make $200 a week if you put more time into it. If one leg got cut off, swiped up from under your table, like I was saying, boom, you could turn that up, because you got more time now. Find more clients, take on more jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my point is, don't ever get too comfortable. That's my point with this whole thing right here. This first little section right here. Do not get too comfortable. Always be hustling, figuring out a way to make another dollar, even if it's an extra $20 a week. That's a hustle, because like I said, if you needed to, if you know how to make $20 every week, if you needed to, you can make 50, you can make 100. You just do more of what's making you the $20. So my next thing I wanted to talk about, hold up, is the many things to do. Like, it's so much ways to get money. Like, honestly, when I was growing up, man, if I knew what I knew now, I would have probably never started selling drugs, man. I probably never would have got in that game, because there's so much ways. Now, I don't know, because it was a lot of money. But I'm saying it's so much ways to make money out here. You just gotta know. You just gotta see. This is what I suggest. You take a personality test. I forgot what it's called. 16 personality, something like that. .com. It's gonna tell you. You can look it up. You can Google it. Personality test, a free personality test. It's gonna tell you who you are, man, and you gotta answer these questions truthfully, like I did when I took the test. And it told me that I'm a 100% introvert, which I already knew, and it told me I'm an adventurer, which I already knew. You see what I mean? And so this, and it gives you career suggestions based on your personality. It gives you all type of suggestions. Your love, life, whatever, hella shit, right? So my point is this: if you know who you are, and you can find out your strengths, right? Like, I'm an introvert, so doing stuff like this is better for me than to actually go out speaking to people in real life. Some people could do that better. They want to go speak on stage, or they want to go, they want to get people to meet up with them so they could try to, like, coach them or something like that, right? Coaching classes and shit. Like, I don't want to do that. I like doing this because I'm an introvert. I'm by myself right now, but it feel like I'm not when I'm talking to you. Like, you know what I mean? So this is introvert. Or I could, like, I'm working on writing a book right now. I'm writing an ebook. It's a lot of different side hustles, like for introverts, freelancing. It's all type of stuff, right? My book actually is about to go deeper with this stuff. I'm writing a book. Something I wish I had when I was young. This book I'm writing is basically what I wish I would have had read when I was younger. It would have helped me out a lot. But my point figure out who you are and what your strengths are, and then you could kind of, now you would know what side hustles to search online or use ChatGPT to give them a profile of you. Just write out a paragraph, a profile of who you really truly are, right? After you take that personality test, and ask the AI to give you a list of side hustles that you can start. You know? And once you know what you gotta, once you know, like, okay, I'm seeing the things I could do, you're gonna have to get your mindset right. All of this stuff I'm telling you is to prepare yourself for when things get bad. Hold on, let me add this order. It's to prepare yourself for if things get bad, man. Hold on. Okay. Because you never know, man. You know, and you gotta practice delayed gratification when you're learning some stuff, when you learn these side hustles and stuff. Because it's not just gonna always just happen right away. You know what I mean? It's not gonna always just be easy. You know, you might have to be in learning mode for a minute, and then, you know, it's a point where you gotta really take action and make it happen. And then you're gonna be, like I was saying about $20 a week. You might only be making $20 a week after all of that learning and taking action. You might be only making like $20 a week, or maybe 50, maybe 100. But either way, you gotta know that whatever you making, that's a plus, and it always can go up if you ready to turn it up. So, you know, I wouldn't really like. It's some people that'll tell you like, man, just focus on one thing, and I wouldn't do that. I would always be learning new stuff. Because it was a time where, man, all I did was hustle and sell drugs. That's it. You know? And, you know, stuff got bad. You know, it went bad. People went to jail. People, man, it went, you know. By the grace of God, I fell back and I, you know, kept my freedom. And, you know, I didn't have nothing else to do after I stopped. It just was like dry. You know what I mean? That's when I went back. I went, because I had warehouse jobs before in my life. I went back to that. That's when I started working at warehouse jobs. It's like, dang, I went from all this money to slaving over here doing warehouse work. It didn't feel good at all. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And so my last little point, man, in this video is to have a purpose, man. That's gonna drive you. If you got a purpose in life, like, you know what? It don't matter what job you got or some little side hustle to make money. If you got a main purpose that you're driving toward in life, it's gonna help you be motivated to do all of this other stuff. Because you know that, hey, look, I gotta survive. But the whole time I'm doing this and this and this, and one of those side hustles or one of those things you're doing should be a purpose of yours, right? You're just trying to build up. But like me, this channel, this is like kind of my purpose. I want to help mainly young men, right? Level up in life, and, you know, through my mistakes and my wisdom can help somebody level up in life and you know, not make certain mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of like sharpen your mind. Think about mindset, psychology, ways to level up through psychology and mindset. I like that. That's self-help, personal. Like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So I just share what I know and read throughout the years or whatever, and learned throughout the years through experience. And that's why I started this channel. So this kind of like my purpose, I think. But, you know, I can do this without getting paid. Yeah, I'm on my way. So, how to create a purpose, how to find your purpose is, I always tell this story. I don't know if you heard me tell this story if you watch my channel, but it was this course that I bought in 2017. You know, after, it was like kind of like after my daughter's mom passed away. I moved back in with my mom, down and out, going through it, kind of traumatized. And you know, I started thinking about ways I can, like I'm saying in this video, start a side hustle and get extra money on whatever, right? You know, start up something. So I started studying the t-shirt business, right? I bought a printer, t-shirt printer, you know, heat press. I bought little stuff to start a t-shirt business, to like make t-shirts for people, right? And you know, I wanted to learn how to actually do it at a higher level, so I bought a course from this guy. It was an older black guy, like he was like an older country guy, you know, cool dude. And you know, one of the first videos in the course, I was ready to learn this t-shirt game, right? But he was like, before I tell you this, you know, how I generated all this money making t-shirts for people, I want you to watch this video. And you know, I'm like, man, I'm trying to get to the, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm like, all right, you know, I'm gonna watch every video he talking about. So I watched the video. It was him explaining his story, but then he was telling me how he found his life purpose. And he said that this is what he did. He grabbed a notebook. Somebody taught him this, so he telling the story. He grabbed the notebook, right? Once he learned what to do, and he wrote down 10 things that would make his life perfect, right? It don't gotta be like, yeah, you could say being rich, okay, but like literally, like if you could create your life, you know what I'm saying? If you can create your life, what would the 10 things be that would create your life exactly how you want it? Okay? And you know, I'm like, okay. So I wrote mine down, you know? It could change throughout the time or whatever, but like, just be honest with yourself and write these 10 things down. You know, it could be, it could be whatever, you know? I want to live in you know, one of mine was like, I want to live in a sky, I forgot what they call the condos, the skyscraper condos by the ocean in San Francisco. You know, that was one of mine, because I always pass by it. When I pass by the bridge, I see them, and it's like, damn, they right there by the bridge. It looked nice. And then I was like, one in Miami as well. I was being like, you know, and so, you know, it's whatever. One of mine was, you know, I want a beautiful wife with a daughter and a son by her. And that, man, I got that right now. That's crazy. I didn't have that then. I got a daughter and a son, and I got a beautiful wife. It's crazy. But if you do this, man, this will help you understand what you really want in life. And then the one that really you feel passionate about the most, that's your life purpose. Because one of mine was, oh shit, they closed. One of mine was, I wanted to be like a speaker, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to help people. Okay, they closed. I wanted to help people and, you know, better their life and, you know, escape trauma and the hardships of life. And it seemed like that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, I don't know. You know, it was a lot that I had, you know what I'm saying? But this is my point, man, is you know, this will help you stay focused through all the trials and tribulations. Like, I went through a lot of stuff. From the time I wrote that to now, I went through ups and downs and stuff like that. But that list, just that thought of me reaching my goals, it always keep me focused. And I go back to that, you know, and I done upgraded it since then. But I'm telling you, no matter what you're going through, those goals will keep you focused and keep you on your shit. So, I mean, you know, now this is me just talking through my wisdom, man, my shit, you know what I mean? But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you understand where I'm coming from, if you're still watching. And it's like, this will help you avoid all that bullshit, like getting evicted or losing your place, being homeless, because you always own your shit, right? So let me know what you think, man. I'm gonna do this order. I'm gonna tap in with y'all in a second.